And now everything should be done to actually make blue dye. Hopefully I haven't just gone extremely quiet in doing this, because now my brain is starting to like need to focus. But you know, it's just what you gotta do sometimes. Alright, now we've done all of this to make the blue dye that we need for this. Currently, what are these guys doing? They're making 2 production cores. Alright. And these guys need... So let's just get right to it. Okay, so that'll be those. Don't need the stamper, not yet. Boom. Actually, we'll go that way with it. There you go. Because we need the final output. We need space in this final output to send them back. Because we need to send these guys all the way over here. And whatever we're shipping, I think all the way back here. Like, because, yeah, that's going to be the annoying thing. Actually, we might be able to just to see. I mean, I think that's how we have to do it. Okay, so we have these 4. Let's just start with this guy. So we need 3 divided panels, 1 divided panel. Okay, so we need to make this guy first. Because if we can produce... Okay, so that shouldn't be too hard. We can just make this completely white and then end by dyeing it and then splitting it off. Splitting half of it to go to this guy. Right? So the first thing that we do is take you to a cutter. Actually, I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna send the cutter off into this direction. The first thing that we need to do is take you. Could split you into 4ths. Yeah, why not? Really, that's not a bad idea. Actually, it is a bad idea. God, these stampers. No, we can't even do it that way. That's like the fun way of doing it. Okay, so now that we have 4 of these being split, so we just need to... Okay, so... Coming out of the bottom should be the piece that we need. Stuff going into the trash. 2... Okay, that's also not going to work. So gosh darn it, Bubba. Gosh darn it, Bubba. After some finagling, and of course having it output from the side that I didn't need it to output from, this is what we have figured out. Great googly moogly. So we have 2 coming in from here, 2 coming in from here. So let me first just get these guys out of this area. So we're just going to take them coming straight out from here. We're going to have one split here, the other one split here. assembler, an assembler. Never mind. There we go. Assembler and assembler. And then as well do you the same. Assembler and assembler. Alright. Be better if we started piping them off this direction. In fact, I think we can move this whole thing back one, yeah. And then we need the, what is it, the painter? Let's see. You guys are producing a bunch of paint. So boom. This is how we done it? This is how we doing it? Has it done the thing that we needed it to do? Yes. Okay. So we've produced, what is it? So we can technically start shipping these out. But we're not going to do that. First, what we're going to do is come through and another one of these guys, cut it straight in half. Going to split you. Put you into the monochrome. Split you again. Split you again. Split you. Split this guy. You can now be turned into this wonderful plate. You can be turned into this wonderful plate. So bam. We now have both of these guys producing them into these plates. And what we can do is then make a crane. Do that so they can start picking those guys up. Place a cutter. Right. That can just cut them. Whoa. Whoa. That would have been a spooky funky. Actually. So what we're going to do is actually delete this guy. Press you as a T to mirror you. That way we can take this. Delete you. Put you two in. Put you to here. That way we can make another assembler here. So now, you guys are this way. So you've been assembled. Oh, but not correctly. Oh, shish kebabs. Oh, that's your real shish kebabs. Oh, how do we... Actually, you know what? Just gonna have to delete most of that. We now have these coming this way. And split you. Put an assembler here. You come. Out that way. So boom. So now you come out this way. Just an assembler that comes over here. Oh, shit. And we'll replace this down. You just... Ta-da. Right. And you guys form this one. Oh. Okay. Oy. Never mind. I'm gonna delete you so that way we can then rotate. It's still... Now we can take an assembler, rotate it, send you here, send you there. Now all we have to do, pop it right into place, add a gosh darn crane, then boom. Now we're producing the first two. It's all I've been trying to do. Every day. These guys should be moderately easy. We just need to split something in half. Split them in half, color this one blue, split them in half again, or assemble them, and then just split them up, or reassemble them. Yeah. So we're just gonna split this in half, dye the top half. For that, we need this guy. Does this work? It does. Whew. Okay, turns out me big braining it is not as big brain as I was hoping it would be. So we're gonna take this cutter in the background like a little loop. Just gonna cut you in half. Add a splitter. Then what's that? I hate this dye painter. It's way too bulky. It's way too bulky. Right. So then we go through. What piece are we making? Not you. You. So if we just try it through assembly real quick. Configure. Then sure, why not? Put them into ones. Boom. Is it really much of an issue if we just don't resplit it? have a... Oh, you're not even the right guy we're supposed to be delivering to. Oh, shish kebabs. Hey. Look at all this mess. I'm so messy. How about this? Right? That doesn't actually prove anything, but it does hide some of them. Well, actually, that's a lie. You don't need them to. Yeah. Woo! Right? We're getting everything we need? Yes! Oh, that was making my brain go soggy. Alright, I've made way too much clutter. What am I actually doing with this? Do I need a harvesting pad for this one? We'll link you to that. Which one does a harvester bot come out of? You're creating a basic bot. Okay, so how do you make the basic bot? You make the basic bot. When you do the basic bot assembly, you get 8 modules. So you create them, they go onto this pad, and then they get delivered into the system. Which means when you're done building, so you collect the cores. So where does the end of demo content? What? You can continue playing. Issue a new objective. Blah, 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 blah. What's coming? Bigger maps, more building and modules, monuments. Ooh. You know what? It's probably for the best. Because my brain is getting really soggy looking at that. Good gosh. This game was fantastic, but my brain on building a factory was just... I just can't plan a factory properly, assuming... like, looking at all of that. What would have been smart, and what's probably the correct way to do it... Let me see, I'll probably put... I'm gonna do the survey. But if you click on these buildings, never mind, it tells you what you need. That would have been a lot smarter, because I think the thing that was messing me up while I did this was I placed the end of the factory line and then worked on the beginning of the factory line and then had to use that space between the two actually fill the space out. Like, if I was smarter about it, I would have started probably here figured out a way to, like, still just like, chances are I probably still would have done something over this way. And maybe one here, but this other one would have had more space and freedom, where I would have built all of the factories, seen where they would have ended at, and then placed this building down in an area that could have, like, we could have just piped it to. Even if it was just using the underground tunnels. That would have been the smart way of going about it. But I think what I think I just got ahead of myself by placing finish line and the starting line between, like, the miners are the starting line and the finish line is the building itself. So then I had to squeeze everything between the two of them, so that way, which granted didn't work, because now that you see we have all this funky stuff kind of going between the buildings and all this, that, and the other. We just started with the starting line, built how we could have, placed the end building, and then connected them to the end building. That would have made things a lot cleaner, because then I wouldn't have worried about all this condensed space. Well, granted, I still would have worried about it, but not nearly to the degree of, oh, like, I only have like a 10 by 10 square to do all this. But no, I mean, this was a fun little game. I like this. Makes me want to go play Shapes or Shapes 2. So if I end up playing that for the channel, I think you can see why. And, you know, it's just, who knows? But no, this was a fun little game. I mean, the demo's out for it, so I would highly recommend it. I know when the full release comes out, I'll most likely end up getting it. But with that, thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bop, bop.